Hello everyone, my name is Shayla Garcia and today I will be talking about a topic that I touched on in my paper but that I will be exploring more fully in this PowerPoint presentation. And I hope that this will incite some constructive discussion as to how libraries provide optimal or equal service to diverse populations. So the library that I observed is located in the suburb of a major metropolitan city. It is a county public library system and it serves a wide range of users. Most of the patrons that came to the reference desk were adults because most kids and teens tended to head to the juvenile area and ask the youth services librarians questions. However, the adults that came to the reference desk were from a wide range of socioeconomic backgrounds and racial backgrounds as well. The three most common tasks that I observed were technology troubleshooting, reader's advisory or searching for books, and services to the blind and visually handicapped. So reader's advisory, or helping patients search for books, was not only one of the most common questions, but one of the service aspects that I felt was best developed. And this was because the reference desk personnel would compile personalized lists for patrons, as well as shelf the new books so they're aware of what's most popular and what's available in the branch. And they even have a yearly book club in which they read recommendations made by patrons. So for this presentation, I will focus on services to the blind and physically handicapped, and how this library in particular provides readers advisory for this specific population. So this library houses a library for the blind and physically handicapped. It serves 3 counties, and the service must be sought by the user. The reference desk itself is the same desk that provides service for the library for the blind and physically handicapped, the LBPH. So the reference desk personnel are trained to work both the LBPH catalog and to be able to work with LBPH patrons. Many of the services they provide consist of large print material, amplified headphones, books in braille, books on digital cartridge, and magazines in large print, digital cartridge, or in braille. So the reader's advisory that the reference desk provides mostly takes place over the phone, and there's separate ringtones for a query related to the regular public library collection and a query related to specifically LBPH. And there's also separate catalogs. There's the catalog for the public library's holdings and the catalog for the Library of Congress, which is the one that provides the materials for the LBPH. Books can be requested according to title, subject area, author, or book number. There are also various adaptive technologies available at the library, including screen reader software, a closed-circuit television to magnify printed materials, a Braille Blazer, which works with translator software to print out Braille text on specialized embossing paper, and the Aladdin Ambassador, which scans and reads printed materials aloud without the aid of a computer. So because most transactions take place over the phone, an in-person transaction is very rare. However, while I was there, a patron did stop by with a friend, and he was hoping to be able to browse the materials on digital cartridge and have his friend read a synopsis and decide whether this was a book he wanted to read. However, there was various issues with that. The first being that they don't actually have available the material on digital cartridge for patrons to browse. Everything is ordered through the digital catalog, and everything can only be searched by title author. So the patron didn't have a specific title or author, neither did he have a specific genre in mind. So the desk worker tried to go by something he had enjoyed earlier and try to pull similar read-alikes that might be available in the catalog. However, the patron was insistent that he wanted to be able to just take his time, maybe even look through a print catalog and be able to see all the titles available, rather than just pick and choose. However, there is no print catalog available. Everything is digital. And while there are newsletters sent out to patrons, they only list the latest releases. And so the patron was frustrated that there was no way he could see everything that was available without knowing specifics, such as the title and author, and even then you're only pulling specific items. So this really brought up the limitations to searching for patrons what patrons are looking for, and this comes into conflict with the RUSA guideline for searching, where when they're not really providing an effective search for this community of users. For different users, libraries will only be able to provide optimal service within the tools they have available to meet their needs. And this is an issue that I'm honestly frustrated about, but one that I know has various limitations, such as training material and time, perceived needs, and versus funding. However, the argument of optimal versus equal will remain a significant challenge for libraries that operate areas that are consistently changing and introducing new diverse communities. And this is just my list of references.